Giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kahak. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone, who taught me this truth. Sincere shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. Title this lesson right here. One of the reasons to fear the Lord. Prison stories. Okay. And I got a couple stories to share on what happened to a couple individuals that went behind bars, all right, and did some hard times. Okay. Now, a lot of you are very familiar on the type of atrocities and the crimes and just the what can I say, the degrading shit that goes on in those penitentiaries, man. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get sent to a penitentiary, okay, that's judgment from the Lord. All right. Especially if you're convicted of like a crime or something like that, or just doing some shit you ain't supposed to. All right. The majority of time is judgment from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. And you got a lot of these knucklehead niggas that run the streets. OK, and they do all sorts of violence and they cause all sorts of mayhem on these streets. All right. And then they get sent to prison. OK, and then they become the victim. All right. Because what a lot of people don't know is those individuals that are in prison, okay, those are different types of people. Those are different human beings, man. All right. There's a reason why the Lord got them niggas locked up the way he do. Okay. Because those are individuals who have so many demonic spirits on them that they cannot function in society. You know what I mean? Those are individuals who have no control over their flesh, who have no control over their temper, right? And, just willful transgressors that are possessed by the left hand, man. All right. And the Lord bunches all of them niggas. He puts them all in one area. OK, so that way they could run wild and run loose. Now, you got a lot of jakes, okay, that get sent to those prisons and they're not cut out for, those type of people that's behind those bars, man. All right. Some jakes are in there, off of petty theft or, just some minor shit. And then the judge throw the book at them and then throw them behind bars with them crazy motherfuckers, man. All right. And yeah, it's some crazy criminally insane individuals behind bars, man. OK, and I'm real big into reading about prison stories, just on my personal time. I read a lot about prison stories and I watch a lot of documentaries on what goes on, OK, in those penitentiaries, man. And the things that happen to, people who go up in there and they're not cut out for that lifestyle. The things that happen to those type of people. All right. It's sickening, man. And it's terrifying. Right. It's terrifying, man. And whenever I read those prison stories, whenever I watch a documentary, you know what I mean? You get like chills, in your flesh because, you that those are animals in those prisons, man. Those are niggas that are tattooed all over their face, niggas that's in there for triple homicide, niggas that's in there for, raping people, right? Niggas who sold drugs, just all manner of wicked individuals are behind those gates. right? And the majority of those individuals that's behind those prisons, that's in those prisons, are Israelites, okay? And the so-called white man did a good job on making sure that those prisons are predominantly filled with Israelites, okay? That's a whole nother lesson for a whole nother time, because you got to get into the statistics and the deep understanding of how Esau filled those prisons up with Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. But those Israelites that are in those prisons, man, those are unstable creatures. All right. They're like savages, man. Right. And like I said, you got young men that go behind those bars and they're not cut out for what goes on, in that world. Because, that prison shit is like a world, man. Certain rules and regulations and, a particular way of how you got to do things. Okay. And a lot of Jakes ain't cut out for it. And they out here being knuckleheads, right? Don't want to come under any authority, thinking that they're tough guys, thinking that nobody could tell them what to do. And then they end up behind those bars, man, and they realize that they weren't as tough as they thought. And they realize that there are bigger demons, right? And stronger, okay, more violent individuals than themselves, man. All right. And, that's what happened to this dude right here, man. All right. And I'm gonna read a little bit of the story. And, this is an example of why you need to fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man, because, the Lord could put you in a situation like this, man. All right. Where there's no way out, man. All right. And you gotta be subject to whatever torture, whatever savage intent that those prisoners have for you behind those bars, man. All right. So this is the headlines of this article I got up right here on the screen. OK, it says Alabama inmate days from release dies after prison attack left him brain dead. You see, and the thing about those penitentiaries, man, when you go up in there, man, them is niggas who just like to fight and just dominate other individuals, right? To show to show that they're superior, right? Those are individuals who like to show their superiority by fighting and violence and taking another man's life, right? It's really like some barbarian shit that goes on up in there, man. Okay, so you had this dude right here who was left brain dead, man. They beat this nigga to an inch of his life, man, and they raped him, man. That's another thing. That's another reason why you need to fear the Lord, man. Okay, you can go to prison, man, and get sexually abused, man. All right, get gang raped, man. Right? You go to prison, and before you went to prison, you was a man. You've had sex with women. You might have kids on the outside, and then you go to prison, man, and them niggas force you to be a female, man. Force you. Okay? All right? Force you to, do sexual acts on them, man, against your will. All right? It's a dog-eat-dog world up in there. And, it's just why you got to just fear the Lord, man. All right? Because the Lord could put you in a situation like this, man, and totally fuck your world up, man. Right? So let's read a little bit about this. Daniel Terry Williams, 22, a father of two, was attacked at the Staten Correctional Facility. He died Thursday, the day he was supposed to be released, his family said. It says Daniel Terry Williams, a father to two young children, was serving a 12-month sentence for second-degree theft when he was attacked October 22nd in a possible inmate assault at Staten Correctional Facility. In Elmore County, the state corrections department said. All right. Okay. So this man was attacked, all right, in the prison. And, you know, he was like, what, maybe like a week or two before being released out of prison, man. All right. And the Lord called his number, man. You see, the Lord had this nigga thinking that he was getting ready to be released and he was getting ready to be free and, you know, see his family, because it said he had two children and he had a wife. Right. So he was a father and a husband, and he thought he was about to get out and see his family. But no, the Lord had other plans for him up in there, man. You see, it says he was found unresponsive in his dorm and was transported to the healthcare unit. The corrections department said in the statement he was then transferred to an area hospital for further evaluation and treatment. Let's get down to some points. Yeah, it says Terry Williams, Daniel's father, said he was told by someone incarcerated at the jail that 3 other inmates beat and sexually assaulted his son. All right. And I don't think that it says that he was rented out. OK, in this article. Right. Because what they'll do is a lot of the times them prisoners up in there, them savage niggas up in there will you know, take an individual like this, right? And, you know, they'll sexually abuse them and then rent them out as a prostitute. You know, it's fucked up, man. And it's scary, right? When you don't have Yahweh Shimyon Shai on your side, man. You see, these type of things, okay, can happen. All right. To wicked ass niggas out here, man. Niggas who don't want to, who don't want to come under, you know, the guidance of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. Right? The Lord leaves you open for any type of judgment, any type of, you know, torture. Okay, you're gonna have to take that on the chin. All right. And the Lord orchestrated this man's entire life. Right. Even this part of his story, to where he got sexually assaulted in prison and beat. You see, the Lord was right there and putting all the pieces together for this to happen to him, man. All right. It says my buddy told me that they shot him up with a hot shot. Williams said, referring to heroin. All right. Drugged him up and just you know, beat him and sexually assaulted him, man. Right. Another man sexually assaulting another man. That's hell, man. You know what I mean? When you hear about stories about men who went to prison and got sexually assaulted like this, man, a lot of those people who had to suffer that, they said that it's something that they never get over. It's like a, you know, it's a dark, deep depression, right? A lot of them have committed suicide. You know, that shit is death, man. You know what I mean? That shit is death. Another grown man violating you like that, man. You know? And then everybody in the prison know it. So then you got other motherfuckers that smell blood in the water, and then they come violate you. Then, you know, next thing you know, you just open for anybody, man. And the Lord can put you in that situation, man. All right. That's why it's scary. OK, when dealing with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, it's scary to know that the Lord is in control of all of this, man. OK, the Lord can bring your worst fears upon you, man. All right. The Lord will bring a nightmare to your front door that you didn't even know was a nightmare. Right. Meaning that the Lord can do something to you that you might think, oh, I could take it. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. And then the Lord turned that shit, okay, into something drastic, right? Something fatal, man. Okay. It says he had bruises, cuts. There was indentions in his head. Looked like a mop handle went across his head a couple of times. Before he even got to the hospital, he was already gone. Damn. William said at the hospital, William said the family requested that a rape examination be completed. All right, because he got violated, man. You see? He got violated, man. So a lot of you Jakes, man, that's out here trying to chase that dollar bill and you out here robbing and hitting licks. Hey, man, a lot of you niggas is playing with your life, man. Okay? Because prison is like prison is the equalizer, man. For a nigga's wicked behavior, for a nigga that don't want to get right on these streets, prison is your equalizer, man. All right? Every nigga can play tough in the streets. Every nigga can act like they the hardest motherfucker on the block. You know what I mean? But in prison, there's motherfuckers that's way tougher than you, way stronger than you, got way more street cred than you. Okay? And motherfuckers is looking to have their way with you, man. All right? Another man trying to take advantage of you, man. Okay? Take all your resources. Take your manhood away from you, man. That's scary, yo. That's real scary, man. That's bone chilling, man. Okay? Especially if you a young man, right? You a young man and you know, you might have like those baby face features. They prey on that, man. You see? They prey on weak individuals. They prey on individuals that don't really know the politics of prison. Okay? And the Lord put you there knowing that you're unequipped to deal with it, all right, just to get you assaulted, just to get you violated like this, man. All right? The Lord is a tough teacher, man. Okay? Fear Yahweh Ba'Shim Yahushai, okay? The scriptures say that, for this is the whole duty of man. Fear the Lord and keep his commandments, man. This is the whole duty of man. Okay, fear Yahweh Ba'Shim Yahushai, because the Lord can put you, all right, in predicaments like this. And keep his commandments, okay, so that way the Lord can be pleased with you, all right, and you don't end up in a predicament like this, man. And if you ever were to be in a predicament like this, but you're serving the Lord with truth and sincerity, the Lord is going to keep you safe, all right? But if you don't got the Lord, you just a nigga, you know what I mean? You're a fucking fugitive. You're a fucking what they call them, just a criminal nigga. You know what I mean? Like this dude was. He was just a criminal nigga. The nigga was serving a 12-month bid, right, for second-degree theft, meaning that theft with assault, right? They gave that nigga a year in prison. He didn't have the covering of the Lord, man. All right. And he was probably in prison, still ignorant, still trying to do things his own way. And the Lord got tired of his ass, man, and put judgment upon him, man. All right. The scriptures say that, right? Stripes for the back of fools, man. These are them stripes. OK, it don't mean that the Lord is going to come out of the heavens with an actual whip and whip you. All right. And that's the stripes. No, the stripes could be this. Get sent to prison, man. Right. Go get up in there with them violent, demonic, homosexual niggas, all right? And they looking at you as prey. The Lord put a spirit on them to look at you as prey. Yeah, you got to have, the only way you going to survive up in there, man, you got to have the Lord with you, man, all right? Straight up, okay? It says he was assaulted and beaten really badly, and I went into the room. He had bruises all down his arm, like down to his fingers. He had bruises over here. He had cuts up and down and bruises on his legs, and it was bad. Yeah, they did this nigga foul, man. And really, the Lord did him foul like this, man. Okay? The Lord was tired of his bullshit, man. All right? And the Lord is tired of all you niggas bullshit. That's why there's a such thing as Jacob's trouble, man. Okay? You wicked ass niggas out here, all right? Niggas committing adultery, eating pork with no fucking fear, man. Right? You women, okay, taking advantage of every little resource. You know, now you got the black woman just openly saying that she fuck with the white man. She down with Esau's agenda. You think the Heavenly Father is happy about some shit like that, man? You think the Heavenly Father is happy with every motherfucking nigga out here supporting the homosexual, man? right? The Lord is not happy about none of this shit, man. Okay? So, hey, the Lord is getting ready to show you people, all right, why they call him the Almighty God, man. All right? Let's go to this part right here, and then we'll get a scripture. Williams' family said doctors told them Daniel Williams had 10% of his brain function. Oh, man, that's tough, man. They beat that nigga down to 10% of his brain. Do you understand how much pain and suffering, man, that had to be implemented on this young man for them to, for it to be only 10% of his brain left, man? That means that they just did not stop. They just didn't stop whooping his ass, man. They didn't stop sexually assaulting him, man. Okay? It was an all-night thing, right? Just beating and just raping him. Psst. Man, this is not a joke, man. Okay? This is not a joke. And I guarantee you, all right, this dude was crying for the Lord. When these things was happening to him, this dude was crying for the Lord, man. I guarantee you, okay? Because the scriptures say that. The scriptures say that the Lord is known in his judgments. So when the Lord brings that judgment, okay, that's when everybody gets a clue. Oh, God, this must be God doing this. God, why would you? When them judgments is sore like that, yeah, people start getting the clue. Like, oh, this must be God. Only God could put me in a situation like this to where I can't get out. Yeah. And he was crying for the Lord, and the Lord denied him. Okay, the Lord denied his ass, man, right? And let it keep going with no help, nothing. All right, no chance of escape, man. All right, couple days before his release, he thought he was home free. You know what I mean? He thought he was home free. Called his wife, told his parents how happy he is to come home. They happy that he coming back. Nope. The Lord got other plans, man. All right. It says that 10% that's left, all that does is Daniel could breathe and he could open and close his eyes, but he has no clue he's there. He has no clue you're there. He can't see nothing. Damn. Oh, my God, man. They did him foul, yo. It says we pulled the plug on him Sunday. On Sunday, the following Wednesday, they were given palliative care. On Wednesday night is when the warden called and had them move him back to the prison. And when he got back to the prison, he died, apparently. You see, his family had to pull the plug on him, man. His wounds, okay, were so severe, all right, that he only had 10% of his brain function left, man. All right. So they had no choice but to just, let him go back to the spirit world because he was in so much pain that he couldn't even move, man. He couldn't even see anything, man. They like this paragraph I just read, his wife stated that it looked like he had a dent in his skull. So they dented his skull in. That means that they beat the shit out of him, man. They beat him with weapons. They were socking him up. You see? They really did a number on him, man. But hey, you know what? That was the wrath of the Lord on them niggas that did that. And yeah, them niggas that did that to him, they gonna get they karma too, man. Okay, because the Lord is the way his judgment is. The Lord kills two birds with one stone. But what I'm saying is that the Lord had special demonic spirits on those individuals to do that to him, man. All right. Because that takes a special demon, okay, to beat a man for 3 days or however long they did it and violate him sexually over and over and over again like that, man. That takes a special demon from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai only, all right? So, yeah, this is an example of what the Lord can do to you, man, right? Without his covering, without his fear, okay? This is an example. Let's get Psalm 66:5. It says, come and see the works of God. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men, right? The Lord is terrible in his doings, man. Okay. And we got that word terrible right here. Terrible in the etymology. It says causing terror, awe, or dread. You see? Frightful. Filled with fear, to make afraid. Yeah. The Lord can bring that nightmare to you, man. Okay? The scripture said right here, he is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. That means humanity, man. Okay? These niggas be getting eaten alive by animals, falling inside of wood chippers. You know what I mean? Fatal car accidents where motherfuckers get lit on fire, plane crashes. Who do you think's doing all of that, man? You know what I mean? Who do you think is doing all of that? People, people want to blame it on bad luck and the engine misfired. That's why the plane fell out the sky and all 300 of those people burnt alive like that. It was the engine. No, it was the Lord. Okay? All right? The scriptures tell you about how the Lord sends evil angels among people, man. Okay? To do what? To bring that judgment, man. All right? Okay? So when you have some shit like, like a fatal car accident happen, hey, the Lord did that, man. The Lord sent the angel to go do that, man. Okay, well, the way the Lord orchestrated is, okay, well, look, have that nigga get on that freeway, right? And when he get on that freeway, lock his steering wheel up. So that way he crashed into another car, okay, and snap his fucking neck. Right? That's how the Lord does things, man. And that's why it says he is terrible toward the children of men. Okay, when the Lord is in that wrath mode, the Lord don't have no mercy on nobody, man. Okay? The Lord don't got no mercy on nobody, man. We talking about the same power that flooded the whole earth, man. Babies, children, elderly, man. Your grandma, your auntie. You know what I mean? The Lord don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Okay? Look how many people the Lord killed during the pandemic, man. Which the pandemic was a made up fucking fable that the so-called white man used as a fear generator, but still that little season brought a lot of death, man. Okay? And that was the Lord. All right? So, hey, you better recognize who's really in control. All right? And you Jakes, man, you better cut the fucking games. You better cut the charades out, man. All right? Because a lot of you niggas is about to get smoked. A lot of you niggas is about to get murked, man. Okay? Keep being a transgressor, man. All right? The Lord is not going to tolerate it in these latter days, man. Okay? You niggas is getting ready to watch your whole fucking family get slaughtered, man. All right? And you going to be alive to remember it, man. All right? Worst nightmare. Worst nightmare. Okay? This is another story about another inmate, okay, who got the same treatment. All right? But his, I'm not going to say his was worse, but it was bad. Okay? It was definitely bad. Just as bad. All right. It says Alabama man beaten beyond recognition in same prison where inmate was rented out and murdered. And that's talking in that the inmate that was rented out and murdered was the same inmate that I just read the story of. And you had another man in the same prison that I'm about to read about that shared a similar fate. OK, so whatever's going on in that Alabama prison, all right, is dreadful, man. All right. So no holds bars, fucking grudge match up in there, man. All right. All right. It says an Alabama prisoner was brutally bludgeoned with a weight at the same notorious prison where an inmate was rented out and raped. Okay. And when it says rented out, like I mentioned, is pretty much them inmates are turning grown men into prostitutes, right? They're forcing them into prostitution. Okay. All right. Hey, go watch some documentaries about what goes on in prison, and you know what I mean? And, if you look it up on YouTube, just put prison rape, right? And watch those videos, man. Watch those documentaries, man. Okay, that shit will put the fear of the Lord in you, man. Right? Them prison rape stories, man, that shit will put the fear of the Lord in you, man. Okay? Another grown man just overpower you and violate you, man, and there's nothing you can do. Okay? And a lot of the times it don't even be like 5 of them niggas, it just be one man. You know, you catch a fade with one man up in there, right? He beats your ass on a one-on-one fight. And then next thing you know, this nigga pulling down your pants, right? Trying to violate you, okay? And he already done beat you down to submission to where, you know, you can't even scrap with him. Now he gon', you know, it's just sick, man. Okay? It's sick. But the Lord got spirits out here like that, man. Okay? In the book of Sirach, the 39th chapter, it talks about those spirits created for vengeance, man. Them niggas in them prisons is spirits created for vengeance, man. That's why they all up in there with each other, man. Them is not normal motherfuckers, man. Okay, them is some wild, out of control savages, all right, that'll do anything they flesh tell them. All right, it says Christopher Lewis Latham Jr. was struck with the object at State Staten Correctional Facility in August, leaving him with gruesome swelling to the side of his head and 2 shut eyes. Latham eventually recovered from those injuries and was sent to another Alabama prison where he was beaten to death last month in a separate attack over a $10 debt. You niggas is crazy up in there, man. $10, man. Beat you to death over $10, man. Okay? You mean to tell me that that's not the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai? You lose your life over $10 in the most brutal, gruesome way possible? It says the Staten facility drew headlines this week after it emerged that another inmate, Daniel Williams, was beaten, tortured, and raped for several days last month, just 2 weeks before his scheduled release. Yeah, scheduled release. And that was the dude we just read. But this is the dude we reading about right now. This is what they did to him in prison, man. Okay, this is where the Lord can have you, man. All right, the Lord can have you at the end of your life like this, man. Okay, and they raped this dude too, man. You know, they got in his behind as well, man. Okay, they got on this. He was on. You know, they got on his. They got inside of him as well, man. This is not a joke, man. Okay, let me see. Here's another picture, man. Beat this man down, man. God damn, man. Okay. See? Latham again suffered head trauma and put on life support before his family decided to remove him from his ventilator. Yup. Another dude put on life support. Okay. And this is what he looked like before I guess he went to prison, man. All right. And in them prisons, man, they don't give a damn, man. Okay? They don't give a damn. All right? They don't give a damn how masculine you look, right? Because this dude, he don't look like no homosexual. He don't look like no sweet boy. You know what I mean? He look like a normal dude. Like he work at the, he work construction or something, man. Right? But you get up in there, man, and them niggas is twisted in their mentality. They will turn a nigga that look like this, they will turn him into a fucking female up in there, man. Some sick, twisted shit is going on, man. Okay? And the Lord will throw you in the mix with one of them niggas. Well, not one of them, but the Lord will throw you in the mix with a whole goddamn city of them niggas, man, with no way out. All right? It says, but they were later stunned to learn that he had been tied up, beaten, and rented out for 2 to 3 days, man. Man, so they tied this man up, beat him down, and, I don't know, maybe they had him tied up in a cell, and they had other prisoners, pay money, okay, to, violate him, right? So the prisoners will pay money to one dude and be like, hey, let me get up in there, man. I'm trying to I guess get their little issue off, get their little homosexual steam off, and then, and I don't know, man. You know what I mean? It's just some sick, vile shit, man. Okay, but this is why you got to fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. The main conclusion of this video, man, is fear the Lord, man. It's not to glorify prison. It's not to, speak on these niggas' downfall. Well, it is to speak on their downfall, but as an example of what not to do and where the Lord will have you if you don't have, this word. Okay, you don't have the covering. Okay, that's why the covering is important, because the Lord will keep you from situations like this, man. Right? Even if, like I said, even if you are in them prisons and you got to be around them savage niggas, man, if you got the fear of the Lord and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, the Lord will have it to where, them wild ass niggas would, bow down to you, right? And be subservient to you. Okay? But if you just out here willy-nilly, man, no fear, thinking that that this world belongs to you and you could do whatever. Hey, well, the Lord got something for them type of individuals, man. All right. You better search on YouTube prison rape stories, man. If you want to see the fear of the Lord, prison rape stories, man. You want to feel the fear? Look that up. All right. This is Psalms 33:8. It says, let all the earth fear the Lord. Yeah, because the whole earth is supposed to fear the Lord. And you know what? In the kingdom of heaven, when the elect, right, are in the throne, Salakia, when the elect are my bad. When the elect are in the seat of authority, okay, the whole earth is gonna fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. We're gonna make sure of it, man. All right. We're gonna beat the law, statutes, and commandments into the rest of the nations, man. Okay, so everybody gonna fear the Lord, all right? Because the Lord is worthy to be feared, man. Okay? It says, let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. Right. So everybody's supposed to understand, right, that the Lord is the one that calls the shots, that the Lord is the one that brings judgment upon the earth. It ain't just by chance. It ain't just by bad luck. It's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. He's the one that's responsible for, these two situations, for a nigga like this, what I mean, getting violated, right? For another nigga like this getting violated, man. Okay? They didn't have the fear of the Lord in them, man. All right? That's why the Lord allowed that to happen to them, man. Okay? Just a prime example of why you want to be in this truth, right? Okay? And be covered, all right, by the Lord's holy angels, man. Okay? Because if you don't have the Lord's covering, man, you're open to whatever, man. You're open to prison. You're open to getting shot in the head. You're open to, getting ran over by a bus. You name it, man. Falling off a building, you know what I mean? You name it, man. Okay? The Lord will just have you just in a fucked up situation that there's nothing that you can do to get out of it, and there's nothing anybody else can do to get you out of it. All right? You just got to take that pain on the chin. Let's get this last script right here. This is 2 Esdras 9, starting at verse 11. It says, and they that have loathed my law, while they yet had liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. Right. And a lot of you niggas, you despise the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay. You despise any sense of morality, man. Okay. You think that serving the Lord is corny or that's old fashioned. This is 2023, 2024. We don't have to do that anymore. You're your own man. Gotta forgive me if I steal this or if I murder this person. It don't even matter. Only God can judge me. Okay? This is talking about niggas like that. Niggas who don't want to get right, who want to take advantage of this liberty, okay, to sow wickedness in earth. All right. This is the results. Verse 12, it says the same must know it after death by pain. What did these two niggas suffer? Death by pain, man. Humiliation, shame. You can only imagine how they felt right before they went to the spirit world, man. Shame, humiliation, pain, agony, right? You know, all sorts of emotions, man, went through these niggas' body, man. But there was nothing they could do about it, and there was nothing anybody could do to help them, man. They was just in that predicament, right? And they were trapped. Okay? This nigga was tied up and beaten, man. What could you do? You know what I mean? Tied up, beaten, and rented out for prostitution. What the hell could you do? Right? Okay? So that's why, hey, you know, fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. Okay? Fear the Lord. All right? Because the Lord can put you in a real fucked up scenario, all right, to where, you know, the light on the other side is a goddamn, you know, it's a dark alley. The light on the other side is a dark alley, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Basically, no hope, no escape. And the scriptures tell you that, you know, Jeremiah 11:11, I will bring evil upon them that they shall not escape. Okay? And that's where a lot of you 2/3 niggas is getting ready to be in, you know, some of these similar predicaments. All right. Maybe not going to prison. A lot of the 2/3 maybe not go to prison and die, but you niggas is going to die in your own right, man. A lot of you niggas is getting ready to get eaten alive. Okay. You know, you're going to get caught up in Esau's little concentration camp experiments. Okay. The Lord got all sorts of methods and different ways to trap you niggas, right? Because you've been living your life like a fucking vandal, all right? You're living your life like a fucking vandal demon, okay? And it's time to answer your transgressions. Shalom.